Pisces, hello. Welcome back. Time for the reading. My hair's a mess, I know. It's at that stage of growth where anything short of using a straightening iron would do nothing to it. And I'm not straightening my hair because I look like a doofus when I do. So, we deal with messy hair now. It's fine. My hair's always messy. I don't really care about it. I say that yet I'm talking about it. It's just something to talk about. Alright. How are you starting off the week? 25th through the 31st. Look at that major arcana coming out. Okay. Okay. I kind of get the sense. So, I'm not saying something bad is happening here, or that something bad has happened, but I do get the sense that something that has happened has led you to being at this kind of place where, more so than anything right now, you kind of just want to be alone. You want to be off on your own. It's fair. I mean, this is the time of year where people typically go and visit their families or spend more time with their families. And as much as we love our families, they also just can get on our nerves sometimes. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. Again, it doesn't have to be, but no, I just get the sense that you want to be alone right now. Not saying that's how it resonates for everybody, but definitely I do get the feeling that you kind of, typical trope, went home for the holidays and now you just want to go back home and then spend the next year dreading the fact that you're going to have to revisit them again in another year. Alright. Okay, yeah. So that confirms it. I think you've still got some time to go before you're ready to go back home. Like, you kind of signed up for X amount of days, and now you're just kind of counting down the days. That's fair. I love my family too, but I try to avoid human interaction as much as possible. That's nothing on them. That's more me thing. I'm just reclusive. I'm a hermit. I don't like being around people. And even the ones closest to me, so I can't blame you. Alright. How you feeling? What you thinking about? Thinking about the exact same thing, basically. Trying to essentially grasp onto what little piece you can find. Sort of trying to make the absolute most of the situation, trying to make it as pleasant as possible while you're involved with it. Okay. Sorry about the coughing, by the way. I'm getting over a sinus thing. It's terrible. Alright, past. Okay. Okay. So this feels like you revealed something recently, and that news was not very well received. Again, it doesn't have to resonate this way. I'm just using this as an example. This kind of feels like your family never knew until you came home this holiday season and, hey, by the way, I'm gay. They didn't care for that very much. Sorry if that's the case. But no, that's just generally the feeling is like someone going home for the holidays, coming out to their family, and then it's a shit show. Again, sorry if that happened to you. And, you know, deliver a solid middle finger to your family for me. um, but yeah, just generally, you told them something that you thought or that you felt or that genuinely was important to you, and they pooped all over it. Alright, first half of the week. First half of the week. It kind of looks like what's helping you hold on to your sanity is just waiting for that moment to get the heck out of Dodge, to just leave, for this to be over. Like the idea of it's done, it's over, I'm not here anymore. The idea of that is simply what makes sticking around possible for you right now. Just a little bit. Excuse me, just a little bit longer. A little bit. Second half of the week. Okay. Second half of the week is you. It kind of feels like you went into this thinking, or at the very least hoping, that things were going to go well when you broke this news. Could have also been pregnancy. I just got that out of nowhere. Could have been like, hey, we're pregnant. Excuse me, what? No, anyways, kind of feels like you went into this at the very least hoping that the news would be well received. Since it didn't, yeah, you know what? Whatever. It's sort of feeling like I don't really care about leaving this part of my life behind because I've got a whole nother life waiting for me back home that's a hell of a lot better anyways. So, whatever. It's not to downplay the fact that leaving it behind is going to be hard. It is going to be hard, but knowing what you have to go back to, what you have to look forward to instead, makes it much easier. Okay. So, as for what's motivating you, what's influencing you, what's keeping you going internally, inside yourself, I feel like, I mean, there was definitely that part of you that knew that this might not have gone well, but I also think it was much more difficult for you to carry this around without actually telling anybody. sort of like you were putting on a mask. And so, even though it hasn't gone well, you feel like there's much less of a burden on your shoulders now. So, that's good. What's keeping you going externally? It's a weird combination of cards. Sorry. It's not normally how I would read those cards, but sure. It kind of feels like, okay, these people that I was hoping would take it well, that would... It feels like you're kind of just waiting to get back to the people that, you know, are making your life better rather than the people who kind of turned it into a dumpster fire. You sort of can't wait to see that person or those people so you can talk mad shit about what's going on and actually, you know, have a good time instead of dealing with the shenanigans that you're dealing with now. And that can be nice sometimes. I mean, like venting, but in a fun way. I hope it's in a fun way. Don't get shit-faced and start crying like a baby. We've all been there. Don't do that. Or who knows, maybe you'll start crying like a baby and they'll end up making you laugh instead. Okay, hopes or fears. Okay, I kind of see... It is hope. It's... I sort of get the feeling that, like, you're hoping that once you're gone and things can settle down, you'll end up getting that text or that call or that message. Hey, you know, we kind of... Our bad. We fucked up. Sorry. Hopefully. Okie dokie artichoke. How about the outcome? What's in the outcome? Bigger person vibes. Sort of like okay, the way it feels is like if you're a tree and they're the townspeople, they came to you to burn you down, but as they were about to pour the gasoline on you and light you on fire, a lightning bolt struck each one of their houses, and now their houses are burning down, and they gotta go deal with that instead. So. Kind of feels like it turned around on them and bit them in the ass. Just kind of funny. I mean, it sucks. It'd be nicer if bad things didn't have to happen, but if you're gonna be the bad guy in the situation, when karma bites bad people in the ass, it's just, well, I mean, you did that to yourself, bud. Alright. Let's get you one of these oracles. Fudge buckets, I can't shuffle, bud. Skibbity boop. Okay, what do we got? Unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I'm unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. There you go. Be a creator, not a destroyer, like it seems like the people around you are. Alright. Pisces, that was your reading for the 25th through the 31st. I hope it resonates. I almost kind of hope it doesn't resonate. I do hope it doesn't resonate, because that kind of sucks. But if it did resonate, I hope it helps you with the week ahead. Just know that, don't worry, karma's coming to bite them in the ass. What goes around comes around, and they threw a bladed boomerang, and have fun catching that, bud. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you. Until next time.